Yes, I just completed the second Barracuda trial. Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So in today's video, I'm going to show you on how to do the second Barracuda trial, the Jubbly Jive, and how to kind of master and get good at it. And I'll show you my route. Maybe it's not the best route, but it is how I got the fabric and completed the time. So the first thing I'm going to say is, for those who do not know, there's actually a sailing plugin now on Runelite, which you can go ahead and download. It can do things like highlight rapids for you, highlight the different rocks and crates for the Barracuda trials without you having to manually do it. Also, it's very good for sea charting, so I highly recommend you download this plugin. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my route and how I do it. So basically, you all know where this area is, right? It's kind of just south of Castle Wars right here. And that's where you start the trial, right? So obviously, you will need to have the wind catcher facility, because releasing the wind on command will allow you to complete this course in the time. So we're going to start the trial right now. And I start this actually by going sort of to the right first, right? And then you want to come up this way, grab the first crate here, and hit this whirlpool. Kind of go off to the side here a little bit. Grab the next crate, and sort of go on a path like this. Once you do this course enough times, you'll kind of remember the route, but it always helps to sort of watch someone first and see, right? Especially if you're going to try and follow the route that they're taking. Trim your sails. I'm going to keep this wind for now. We don't need to use it right off the bat, because you actually need to use it at certain parts in this course if you want to make the time, right? And that's the end goal, is to make the time, and then you'll also get the fastest XP. So when you come up here, you want to collect the Jubblies. There's going to be 9 at the start here. And then we're going to take a nice little wide turn here. Now, this is where we're going to have to start throwing the Jubbly. So I like to hit this first rapid, and then as I'm running into that crate, throw the first Jubbly. And then we'll throw the second Jubbly on this one. As you can see, I have them all marked. Makes it a little bit easier, right? Now we've got 2 wins stored up. After I grab this crate and hit this rapid, I like to sort of use one of my wins, because why not? Might as well go through this straight away a little bit faster, right? We'll grab the next crate here, and then throw the Jubbly at this rock. And there we go. We're almost on the very first lap. There is a hard part coming up here, tricky part. Throw it at this Jubbly, that's the white flag there. We kind of slowed down for a second there, a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. This part's a little tricky because you want to grab this box. There we go, we got it. And then you also want to tag both of these. So what I like to do is come up here, then click over here, and then launch the toad as I'm clicking over there, so you can not hit that rock, and then hit this toad right here. Very nice. Now we again have the 2 of the wins. So it depends. Sometimes I use both of them. You'll see in a second. So we're going to launch the toad at this guy. Grab this crate. This one's really tricky to grab too. You have to kind of go really close to the centering there. Then throw this toad. And then use a wind right through the bog here, whatever you call it. Click over this way and then launch the toad. That's very helpful when you can click the other way and then launch the toad. Took me a while to kind of get used to that, but it definitely saves quite a bit of time. Now, that should have been the last Jubbly, so we need to go and grab some more. So we're going to go back the same route and grab the Jubblies again. Try and hit all of the rapids, of course. Speed up the boat a little bit. Grab the Jubblies, trim the sails. Again, we got 2 of them stocked up, which is very nice. Make the turn here, don't get caught in the bog. And this part, you got to hit this rapid. And then we're going to use one of these sails or boosts and launch the toad. We didn't do that properly, but it worked anyways. Then we're going to take a right-hand turn and go up this way. We're coming up to another really tricky part here, but once you do it enough, you get used to it. Collect these boxes. Sometimes this one right here I tend to miss, which is really annoying. I thought we were going to miss it again there. Then you want to click over this way and throw the toad at the same time. Perfect. And we're going to head up this way, trim the sails. We should have 2 of them stored up again. Very nice. And then we're going to do the outer here. You could maybe use a boost now if you wanted, but I'm going to wait. Okay, this part right here is very important to use a boost on to go through the bog. And another tricky part's coming up here. So you want to kind of click over here and then also throw the toad. And then sort of click over this way and throw the toad. Perfect. And you should have 5 left over. Perfect. And then we kind of just have a straightaway right here. It'd be very nice if we were able to collect 1 more wind, which we should be able to. You hate to see it. Hitting a rock there definitely slows you down, but we're doing decent on the time. I'm not sure if we're going to quite make it yet, but you guys will at least get to know the route. Trim the sails up here. And as we're going around this corner, you want to launch the toad. Should have 4 left now. Hit this rapid. And launch the toad there. Now we got the 2 wins. Beautiful. We should be able to make time now. When you get to the start here, you want to use the first wind. Hit this rapid, and then use the second wind. And mark the toad, and then do a big turn around the corner here. And then hit the purple one. And finally, we will hit this white one right here. And that might even be a PB for me. Very cool. Takes a second to end it, so keep in mind, right? So obviously we made time there. 6,000 XP the first time. You will get the bonus of the 10,000. But yeah, that's how you do the Jubbly Jive Barracuda trial. To be honest, something that really did help me out was upgrading my hull. At 67, you can make a camper hull, and it makes your boat a little bit faster. I also went out of the way and made the camper mast and canvas sails. Without it, I was, 5 to 10 seconds off every time, but with the camper upgrades, it made it a lot easier. I also made an adamant keel. I don't think that really has anything to do with it, though, but you're definitely going to want the wind catcher, and I would say the camper hull for sure to at least make your time, unless you're, amazing at the game. To be honest, I don't need to bring a lot of the repair kits here. Maybe bring a couple just in case. But other than that, this is a really good trial, especially when you get used to it, right? I will say it is a little annoying sometimes if you miss a jubbly and you kind of have to, turn around or whatever. Definitely you won't make the time, but it's some pretty good XP overall. And yeah, hopefully that this video did help you guys and you can complete your trial. I definitely see people taking different routes. So I'd kind of be curious to try another route maybe and see if I can make a better time, but this one seems to be working for me. I guess we'll do this until about 72 sailing, and then we'll hop onto the next Barracuda trial, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did watch the whole video, comment fabric down in the comments below. Appreciate it as always. Thank you, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.